Hi, my name is Abigail Jones, and the era/style that I liked learning about the most in art, literature, music, and appreciation was the Renaissance era. Renaissance means rebirth, and the Renaissance era was a rebirth for Europe after such a difficult economic Middle Ages. There, there was a great financial growth in the Renaissance era. The Renaissance era started in the 1300s and went through the 1600s. The Renaissance started in Italy and eventually moved to Germany, France, the Netherlands, and England. During the Renaissance, the feudal system slowed down and there was a growth in commerce. There were new continents that they explored and discovered. Gunpowder, paper, printing, and the mariner's compass were innovations that were discovered and also found use for. Some of the worldviews and philosophies during the Renaissance era was humanism. Humanism was a very big movement during the Renaissance. Some of the things that came out of humanism was celebration of the individual. In the Middle Ages, artists, writers, composers, they gave more of the glory to God than themselves. Well, the artists, composers, and writers in the Renaissance era wanted all of the glory to go to them as the individual. They wanted to be known for that thing. Also, love of learning classical things, classical learning. The people of the Renaissance era didn't like the learning and art and literature of the Middle Ages. They wanted to move away towards those type of things. Also, enjoyment of worldly pleasures. They wanted to enjoy worldly things. They wanted to love worldly things. They wanted to be a part of worldly things, but not disrespect or move away towards God. They wanted to try and make it equal. They wanted to have the best of both worlds. That was in their mind. Art was the most famous type of art form during the Renaissance. You had artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael. They took their art as a way to get away, explore nature, record their discoveries through their art. Art to them was the observation of things or their ideas of things. This is the Last Judgment by Michelangelo. This is The School of Athens by Raphael. And this, a very famous painting, is The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. We actually have this mural we have a mural of this in our church. Some of the literature that came from the Renaissance and writers of the Renaissance was William Shakespeare, John Milton, and Sir Walter Raleigh. William Shakespeare is, of course, known for his writing of Romeo and Juliet. John Milton is known for his very famous poem, Paradise Lost, and Sir Walter Raleigh is known for The Passionate Man Pilgrimage, which is also a poem. Music that came from this era was from composers like Thomas Tallis, William Byrd, and Claudia Monteverdi. Thomas Tallis is known to be one of the best church composers. William Byrd is known to be one of the greatest composers. And Claudia Monteverdi is known for the first dramatic opera, or Orfeo. What I liked learning most about this era was that so many great things came from it. Art itself is normally always the thing that's most recognized in the artists who painted the masterpieces. But when you get to researching and looking, there's so many different literature and music things that have come from such a great and powerful era. The Renaissance was a growing, learning, and prospering era for Europe. during those times, and I believe they learned a lot during that time.